How do you catch a narcissist in court? By the end of this video, I'm going to tell you exactly how to do just that. Hey there, I'm Rebecca Zung, and I know that you are an advocate of truth and justice, and I am your ally in helping you do that. How do you navigate those high conflict legal battles? Today, we are going to navigate into a critical topic, which is how to catch narcissists in court. And I'm an attorney. I've been an attorney for more than 2 decades, and I'm also the best-selling author of the book Slay the Bully: How to Negotiate with Narcissists and Win. And this video is going to arm you with strategies and skills needed to unveil the truth between those narcissistic facades. And for those of you who are new to this channel, hit that subscribe button and join us on this empowering journey. And let's unlock the secrets on how to go all the way to legal victory. Confronting narcissists in court demands a dual approach. You really need unshakable evidence, and you need a psychological acumen, as well as really the skill of a really good lawyer in cross-examination. Or if you are going to be doing it on your own, you really know how you need to know how to do cross-examination yourself in a really skillful way. Having that really good evidence is the beginning of it, that leverage. All right. And that's what I talk about in my SLAY approach. That strategy, that leverage. So let's start from the beginning here, okay? So evidence. Narcissists are masters at manipulation. They paint themselves either as victims or as heroes, usually. And your counter, well, that undeniable, tangible evidence, but it's how are you going to present it? So it's not just here are the facts, right? You've got to present it in a way, you've got to tell the story that's really going to lead the judge to the conclusion that you need the judge to come to. And that's really, really the key. You've got to tell that story. And that's the skill that comes in when you're presenting this evidence. Because here's the thing, all narcissists lie. All narcissists basically hand you everything that you need. They all are having text messages, emails, all sorts of things. They have inconsistent statements that they make it very, very easy for you. But you've got to tell the story. You've got to be the one that goes through all of this and finds these twisted facts and puts it together. You've got to put together this comprehensive dossier of evidence in a way that threads it all together, that tells the story in the way that you need the judge to hear. Let's say, for example, that it's a custody case that you are arguing. What you want to do is you want to say, okay, here is the custody statute. The custody statute has, let's say it has 10 factors in it. You've got to actually start to go, all right, here are the 10 different factors that I'm going to be arguing with, but how do I thread them together in a way that tells the story that I want to tell? Well, let's say one of the factors is which parent is more likely to maintain a consistent relationship with the other parent, to actually want to have a relationship with the other parent. Well, you know that you've got a text message that says, well, this other parent is wicked, or this other parent is toxic, or this other parent should drop dead, or whatever it is. Well, that's a good piece of evidence for you. So you're going to use that. Or let's say that you have a whole host of times when you've got, let's say it was 98 different times that you were supposed to have exchanges, but 48 of those times, the other parent asked for a change in the schedule. Well, then that shows that that other parent wasn't a consistent parent. That actually helps you. That helps you to look like you're the more consistent parent. So that is a great summary that you can actually use. Summaries of lies, summaries of inconsistent evidence, all sorts of things. Once you start to put them together and thread them together, it actually starts to look like now you're putting together facts instead of actually painting them as something and you're just coming in and saying that person's a narcissist. You can actually thread together real evidence that is backed up by texts, by emails, by journals, by financial documents, by witness statements, things like that, that actually will matter to the judge. Now you've got all of that together. You use that on your own direct examination. The next thing you do is you go into cross-examination. All right. So you've got your own direct examination where you actually sit and you speak to the things that you found. And now you go into cross-examination. Cross-examination is a crucial battleground because now you're actually trying to say why what they're saying actually has no merit. You're trying to discredit what they're saying. Now you're actually saying, you know what, you're actually a liar. And this is actually like mental chess. This is actually like psychological stuff. The way that you kind of get at them is you get them to admit to lies, or you get them to repeat statements, or you show them what you have compiled. But isn't it true that you said this? But isn't it true that this is what happened? What you want them to do is you want them to only answer yes or no statements. You don't want them to answer in long form sentences. Isn't it true that this is what happened? Yes. Isn't it true that this is what happened? Yes. All right. You don't want them to go into long form statements. Let their lawyer come back and clarify if need be. But you want them to get tangled up in their own falsehoods, in their own lies. You want them to reveal their contradictions and erode their credibility in the eyes of the court. That's why you try to keep them to short statements. And you really should never ask a question on cross-examination that you don't already know the answer to. All right. That's one of the absolutes on cross-examination. And understanding their psyche is really, really key in cross-examination. And that's one of your secret weapons in cross-examination. So one of the things that you should do is always depose them ahead of time, because many times you will get them to lie on deposition, and then you can expose the lie in court as well, especially if there are inconsistencies or there's inconsistencies on something that they said in a sworn document, such as a financial affidavit or something like that. Always aim to figure out where you can get them on cross-examination in court, and then methodically expose those inconsistencies one at a time on cross-examination, juxtaposing them against irrefutable evidence, one answer at a time. That way you can not only discredit their story, but also rattle them, get them to lead them to emotional outbursts. If you can lead them to an emotional outburst, then you've got them, because that will further weaken their stance. You know, if you guys get this so far, give me a yes in the comments below. Give me a yes in the comments below if this is all making sense to you. And I have a Crush My Negotiation prep worksheet, which I highly recommend that you get. You can get that at winmynegotiation.com. I've had many people win their entire negotiations on it. It's a free 15-page worksheet that'll get you started. It's totally free. It's basically like a free e-booklet, but it's actually a worksheet to get you started. Get started with that. I would love to know which part of this you found the most helpful. let me know in the comments below. But go ahead and get my free worksheet, winmynegotiation.com. And as we close, I invite you to like this, to share this with other people that, might find this helpful. I have, entire courses on all of this stuff to help people with this. So, this is just the tip of the iceberg with this. But I litigated this stuff for more than 20 years. So I totally, this is just the tip of the iceberg with this. But I do have another whole video on Beat Narcissists in Court with Judge Lynn Toller. It's a really, really good video. I highly recommend that you watch that video next, which I think will be really, really helpful for you. And remember to subscribe here, hit that notification bell so that you can, stay up to date with all the new videos that I have coming out. And remember, let's navigate these complex battles here together with confidence and skill. Thanks for joining me here today. Remember, you have the power to change the narrative against whoever it is that you're dealing with and emerge victorious. And remember, they only win if you give in. They only win if you give in. You can catch narcissists in court. I've done it 1,000 million times. They lie. They lie. They absolutely become unglued. They are not the Teflon people that you think that they are. Believe me, they do come down all the time. I've seen it happen all the time. So stay strong, my friend. Stay informed, my friend. And I will see you in that next video. Beat Narcissist in Court with Judge Lynn Toller. I'll see you in that next video. And remember, they only win if you give in. Hey there, Rebecca Zung, attorney and best-selling author of the book Slay the Bully: How to Negotiate with a Narcissist and Win. And did you know that my book is now available on the Shopify website, along with all of my other comprehensive courses? And why do I use Shopify? Because it is so easy and so convenient. And with just a few clicks, you can access powerful strategies from anywhere at any time. It's just a few clicks away to having the empowerment and the confidence and resilience that you need. Join a whole community of professionals that are using Shopify right now. Begin your journey to empowerment today. Join Shopify today. Empower your future with every click.